My name is Cade Harner. I'm a fisherman from Northern California. In today's video, we are going to fish some unfamiliar water to me. And I guess you can hear in the background, I caught my first fish of the day. We fished here last night, had no luck. We're on the North Fork of the Clearwater River. We're heading upstream. And I just caught my first new fish. This is a Westslope cutthroat trout. You can see he's got a slash below his gills. And I've never caught one of these before. I've always wanted to catch different kinds of cutties, and this is my first Westslope. I've caught coastals, Lahantans, and now Westslopes. So this is a good start to the day. One of my top bucket list fish is a bull trout. I've never caught one of them. So that's kind of my goal for today, is if we can catch a bull trout along this trip, even it doesn't even have to be today, I'd be stoked. This is a beautiful fish. Man, these are cool. There we go. Alright. Well, hey, as you guys can see them, those are pretty little fish. Alright guys, I didn't have time to really do a lot of turning on the camera because this guy bit right next to shore. This is a pike minnow, which is just a giant, most people consider him trash fish around here, and this guy I foul hooked, so he fought like a son of a gun. But this guy is something that we have in California. I don't know what variety this is, but pike minnows in general are highly predatory. So although this is a cool, interesting fish, it's not really something that people target. And you can kind of see why. They're not trouty. Oh, there he goes. Man, he just took off. He didn't even need any time reviving. So it's kind of an interesting catch. So, all right, 2 fish species knocked out for Idaho. This is, I think, the first time I've ever caught fish in Idaho. like that. Let up. There we go. Nice. Oh, the lure just came out. Yeah. Alright guys, so we're here, we're still on the North Fork. I haven't had breakfast yet. I'm here with my dad, and I caught another cutty. I thought he was a bull trout because he looked really big in the water, and he is pretty good sized. But that's another Westslope cut. This one's quite a bit bigger. He's 15.5-ish. Beautiful fish. I love these guys. They're so pretty, which I'm so glad to catch them. Caught this one on a single barbless hooked Meps Aglia. I wasn't filming because I'm waiting for us to get back up into some better bull trout water before I start filming, because I don't want to waste all my batteries and stuff. But hey, another cool catch. Alright guys, it's day 3. Yesterday in the same pool I hooked a nice bull trout, and that's what I thought I had on the end of my line. Turns out this is just a big old cut, but he's a nice cut, very pretty one. And I hooked him on the swim bait, and I'm wondering if that's what I saw yesterday too. I was gonna probably try to spend more of today here fishing for bulls, but if what I saw was just a cut, then maybe today's plans will change. I'll get this guy unhooked and then I'll show you him. That's pretty cool. I like these guys. Big old Westslope cutty. Beautiful fish. These guys are awesome to catch, and I'm really stoked to catch this guy. Alright, time for him to go back. Right off. Love that when they swim away easy, and that's cool. Alright, hopefully now we can catch some bull trout. Alright, my dad's got a nice cut on. Pretty cut. Yeah, nice size one. Awesome.
12.5, maybe 14-inch. Beautiful fish, lots of rose color, and
nice job. Pretty little cutthroat on a panther martin. Little Westslope. Caught him on this little tiny creek looking for bulls. Little bull trout. So cool. Tiny little guy, probably about 8 or 9 inches. Some wicked teeth on him. I'm gonna go ahead and get him back in the water. That is my very first bull trout. Caught him right there out of that pool. And one thing that struck me about that fish, even though he's only probably, 9 inches long, pretty good teeth protruding from his jaws. For a fish that size, these fish are definitely predators. I caught that guy on a panther martin. He swam right away. He looked like he was just fine. Tried not to keep him out of the water. That is a very, very cool fish, and I'm so excited to finally catch one. We've been looking, this is our 3rd day looking for bull trout on the Kelly Creek in Idaho, and we didn't encounter them. But we came up to this little tiny side creek, little tributary, and we found one. This is very cool. I'm gonna go get my dad because I know he's gonna want to catch some. He's actually asleep in the car right now because he's been driving for a long time. I'm gonna get him out here and we're gonna hopefully catch some more. Let's get to it.
alright guys, just caught a second bull trout, a little bit smaller than the first one. These guys are beautiful fish.
They really do look like brook trout. This is a Salvelinus confluensis brook trout, or Salvelinus fontinalis. So they are closely related.
This one came back for it a ton of times, and then finally just ate it perfectly. They look kind of bluish under the water, so I'm real happy to catch this one. We're gonna let him go now.
We went up to the truck and got our net. Oh, he's going downstream. That's good.
I think he went right in there.
Went into that rock? Yeah. The bull trout hid between the rocks. Alright, well, second bull trout. Alright guys, we reached the lake. Ready to do some bull trout fishing. There's also cutties in here, we're told. But we're hoping that we can catch some bulls in addition to cuts. The cuts are pretty numerous apparently in here, so we're gonna give it a shot. Alright guys, just caught my biggest bull trout of the trip, probably about 13 inches. These guys are really fat. I wasn't filming, I wish I was. This one's a little bit more spotted than the last one. Really cool. These are unusual fish. Time for him to swim away. There we go. That is awesome. Little bull trout's going back upstream. Those really are incredible little fish.